Before we delve into the mysteries of Nazi anti-gravity machines, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the All AI channel for more intriguing content. In the darkest days of the Second World War, as nations clashed and ideologies battled, a secret project was taking shape in the heart of Nazi Germany. Amidst the chaos and destruction, brilliant and radical minds were drawn together, united by a shared vision of technological supremacy and a dream of conquering not just the Earth, but the skies above and beyond. This was the birth of a series of aviation projects that would later become the stuff of legends. The Die Glocke and Honeebo models. The Die Glocke, or the Bell, was rumored to be an anti-gravity machine, a marvel of engineering that defied the laws of physics as we know them. Its supposed capabilities were astounding, from manipulating gravity to enabling time travel. But what made Die Glocke even more intriguing was the shroud of secrecy that enveloped it. The project was so classified, so deeply buried within the labyrinth of the Nazi war machine, that very little concrete information has ever come to light. Then there were the Honeebo models, labeled 1, 2, and 3. These supposed flying saucers were said to be the epitome of German engineering prowess, capable of feats that seemed to border on the fantastical. These machines were not just revolutionary in their design, but in their purported abilities too, from high-speed travel to advanced weaponry. Again, the veil of secrecy was so intense, the project so deeply classified, that the truth remains elusive. Yet, these legends persist. They ignite a spark of curiosity, a desire to understand what truly transpired in those clandestine Nazi laboratories. Could the Nazis really have developed technology so advanced, so outlandish, that it still boggles the mind over 80 years later? What was the true nature of these mysterious projects? As we'll see, the legends of these flying machines are just as fascinating as their alleged reality. Now, let's dive deeper into these mysterious Nazi creations, the Die Glocke and Honeebo models. Our first stop on this journey is Die Glocke, or the Bell, a supposed World War II-era Nazi technological experiment. The legend goes that it was a device made out of a hard, heavy metal, approximately 9 feet wide and 12 to 15 feet high. It was shaped much like a large bell, hence its name. What made Die Glocke especially intriguing were its supposed capabilities. It is believed that Die Glocke harnessed the power of anti-gravity, a concept that defies the very laws of physics as we understand them. Anti-gravity refers to the idea of creating a place or object that is free from the force of gravity. This could theoretically allow for propulsion systems that could power vehicles, enabling them to hover or even travel faster than light. Die Glocke was said to contain 2 counter-rotating cylinders filled with a substance called Zerum 525E, a mysterious compound that might have been the key to the anti-gravity effect. When activated, Die Glocke was said to create a zone of effect around it, distorting space and time within its vicinity. Next, let's turn our attention to the Honeebo models. These were a series of alleged flying saucers developed by the Nazis during the war. The first of these, the Honeebo 1, was supposedly a small but incredibly fast reconnaissance craft, capable of reaching speeds up to 3,000 kilometers per hour. The Honeebo 2, on the other hand, was larger and more powerful. It was said to have been armed with powerful energy weapons and was capable of space travel. The most ambitious of these models, the Honeebo 3, was allegedly a mammoth machine, nearly 400 feet in diameter, and was designed for long-distance space travel. The propulsion systems of these craft were said to be based on Victor Schauberger's vortex dynamics, a theory that uses the natural movement of water as a blueprint for creating propulsion. This, combined with anti-gravity technology, supposedly made these machines capable of incredible feats. One can't help but wonder, though, if these technologies were real and as advanced as they are claimed to be, why didn't they turn the tide of the war in Germany's favor? Some believe that these projects were either too experimental or were developed too late to be of any significant use in the war. Others propose that these technologies were deliberately kept under wraps, their full potential unrealized, until they were captured by the Americans at the end of the war. But the story doesn't end with the fall of the Third Reich. In the aftermath of World War II, these technologies didn't just disappear. In fact, they might have found a new home. As the dust of the war settled, the world was eager to seize the spoils of the conflict, and among these were the technological advancements of the Nazi regime. One such operation that aimed to harness these scientific breakthroughs was Operation Paperclip. Operation Paperclip was a secret program of the United States, which sought to recruit German scientists from Nazi Germany for employment in the burgeoning Cold War. Among the ranks of these scientists were those who had been involved in the development of the Die Glocke and Haunebo models. The U.S., always on the forefront of technological innovation, saw the potential in these designs and was keen to explore them further. This led to a series of experiments and advancements in the field of aeronautics. The U.S. began developing their own versions of flying saucers, with designs strikingly similar to those of the Die Glocke and Haunebo models. These American flying saucers were not just mere replicas, they were an evolution, an improvement on the original designs. The U.S. had taken the Nazi technology and was making strides in mastering it. However, this wasn't common knowledge. Much of these developments were shrouded in secrecy, leading to a wealth of conspiracy theories and speculations. Some believe that the U.S. has not only mastered these technologies, but is actively using them, keeping their existence a well-guarded secret. This brings us to an interesting question. The UFOs we often see in the sky, the ones we attribute to extraterrestrial life, could they be of our own creation? Could these unidentified flying objects be the descendants of the Nazi Die Glocke and Haunebo models, now under the control of the US? It's an intriguing thought, one that challenges our perception of UFOs and pushes us to question the narrative we've been told. So, could the UFOs we often see be of our own creation? It's time to ask ourselves, are the UFOs we see actually ours and not of alien origin? We've journeyed through the annals of history, from the mysterious Die Glocke to the Haunebo models, and the possible transition of this technology to the United States. Now let's delve into the realm of possibilities and theories. Consider this. The unidentified flying objects we often associate with extraterrestrials might not be so alien after all. It's possible that these are advanced aircrafts, conceived and designed by human minds, a result of technological progression that has been hidden from the public eye. The thought is as intriguing as it is unsettling, isn't it? Let's take a detour for a moment to the idea of extraterrestrial life. It's a vast universe out there, and to assume we're alone would be presumptuous. But given the advanced intelligence we associate with these life forms, there's a possibility that they've mastered the art of disguise. Could they be here on our planet, camouflaged as one of us? This notion isn't new. It's been the premise of countless science fiction works. These alien beings, if they exist and are among us, have likely developed technologies far beyond our comprehension. They could be observing, studying, or simply coexisting with us, their true identities hidden beneath a human facade. It's a thought that's both thrilling and disconcerting. But returning to our primary question, are the UFOs we see products of our own innovation? Could we have harnessed the technology from the Die Glocke, the Haunebo models, and created our own fleet of advanced aircraft? If so, why the secrecy? Is it to prevent a global panic, or are there more sinister reasons at play? While we may never know the full truth, the theories certainly give us plenty to ponder. The UFOs among us, whether they're products of human innovation or extraterrestrial visitors, continue to stir our curiosity and fuel our quest for answers. It's a journey that's far from over, and one that promises to keep us on the edge of our seats. Let's take a moment to reflect on the mysteries we've explored today. We've delved into the depths of history, unearthing the enigmatic Die Glocke and Haunebo models. These supposed Nazi-era anti-gravity machines are as fascinating as they are controversial. Then, we journeyed across the Atlantic, tracing the technology's alleged journey to America post-World War II. Could the US government really have advanced and hidden this technology? We also pondered over the intriguing question, Are the UFOs we see actually our own secret craft, not of alien origin? And speaking of aliens, we entertain the possibility of extraterrestrial beings smart enough to walk among us unnoticed. The person beside you could be an alien, an amusing yet unnerving thought. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. Have a fantastic day and an even better year. See you next time on the All AI channel.